What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I am back with another video. This is the rundown. I'll be talking about Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller, likely going down in June at Madison Square Garden in New York City. What happened to Dillian White? I'll talk about that in the video. Also be talking about Richard Commey and Commey-Chaniev, or whatever his name is, facing Vasil Lomachenko April 12th at Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. I'll also be talking about Gary Russell targeting Leo Santa Cruz in the winner of Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hugo Ruiz, taking place next weekend. But first up, Joshua Miller. 3kingsboxing.com reported earlier that both of these guys have come to an agreement on a deal and will face each other either June 1st or the 8th. I'll post the link to the article in the description box down below so you all can check it out for yourself. But like I said, we reported that both parties, both sides have agreed to a deal, a likelihood of a deal to face each other in the summer, first week of June, second week of June. And honestly, this fight isn't surprising because all along, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua has been targeting Miller to be the perfect guy to make for Anthony Joshua to make his, American debut on American soil. And what better way? You got a guy in Miller who's 6'4". He's 23-0 with 20 knockouts. He's very charismatic, very confident, very boisterous. He doesn't mind, verbally attacking you. And he's a big personality. He has some solid skills. He's ultra confident when it comes to a matchup with Anthony Joshua. He jumped in his face months ago when at the DAZN kickoff announcement press conference and was real disrespectful. Called him a punk. He didn't say so much shit about Anthony Joshua that I know Anthony Joshua wants to take his head off. And while we reported what we reported, which we are normally very accurate, Jarrell Big Baby Miller's co-promoter, Dimitri Salita, has come out and stated that both sides are still working towards a deal. It is very productive talks. They're progressing towards a deal, but right now it's not done until we have a signed signature from both guys. It's been delivered, and then they will announce the fight. But this fight has a chance to be explosive with crazy fireworks due to, both guys being vulnerable defensively. Both guys, loving to get the knockout. Both guys have high KO, ratios, and just the genuine dislike for each other. I don't think Anthony Joshua dislike is as high for Miller like Miller's is for Joshua. But at the end of the day, none of that shit really matter. Miller can say all he want, what he will do, what he gonna do when it comes to Anthony Joshua. But at the end of the day, you got to get your big ass in the ring and go execute the game plan to dethrone the current unified heavyweight champion in the world, which happens to be Anthony Joshua, But I expect the announcement to be made in the coming days, not weeks, coming days. I don't expect the announcement to be made this weekend due to the Super Bowl and all eyes on that taking place in Atlanta. So I'd say probably Monday or Tuesday, middle of the week, that we'll get an announcement from whether it's Eddie Hearn or Anthony Joshua himself stating that he has indeed selected Jarrell Big Baby Miller as his next opponent and will be coming over here to American soil for the first time to defend that WBA, IBF, and WBO heavyweight titles, against Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And for Miller, he's earned this fight, man. Yeah, man, he's been extremely active, consistent on the road, undefeated. He's next up. He couldn't get Deontay Wilder, another guy he's been calling out, trading verbal warfare with. But he gets the unified heavyweight champion of the world, likely. home in this next fight in his backyard of New York in Anthony Joshua. So we shall see how it plays out once these two guys step in the ring. Next up, Richard Commey and Joshua-Jarrell have both signed conditional contracts to face Vasyl Lomachenko, the unified WBO and WBA lightweight champion, April 12th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. And obviously this is makes the most sense for all parties involved. You know, the winner of this fight, Commey-Chaniev, excuse me if I messed up his name, looking to get the other two titles in the division, the WBA and WBO title from Vasyl Lomachenko, and in the process of pulling off a big upset. You know, it seems that we're all about unifications and undisputed matchups and crowning undisputed champions, because before last year and the year before that, it seemed like it was too far and few in between, you know, major unification bouts or undisputed, you know, matchups. But now we're getting those every time you look up. You know what I'm saying? You getting some type of unification fight. You getting a lot more undisputed, you know, fights for all the championship belts in the division. So that's a great thing, man. I think that tomorrow night's fight between Commey and Chaniev will be very good. I favor Commey. He's been in the ring with Robert Easter Jr. And some more guys I can't think off the top of my head, but he's 27-2 with 24 knockouts compared to Chaniev, who's 13-0 or 13-1 with 6 knockouts. So it should be a competitive fight. Richard Commey is a very skilled fighter. He gave Robert Easter Jr. hell. He gave him everything he could handle back in 2016. Ultimately, he would end up losing to Robert Easter Jr. by split decision. But, you know, obviously Vasyl Lomachenko is going to be the overwhelming favorite, no matter who he faces out of these two. And whoever wins tomorrow night will have a chance to, you know, step up against arguably, you know, a top 2, top 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport today in Vasyl Lomachenko, and attempt to pull off a major upset and be a 3-belt unified champion in the lightweight division with only one fight remaining, and that is against the WBC lightweight champion, Mikey Garcia, who is currently training for welterweight and moving up there. So there's no telling what's going to happen with Mikey. Once he gains that muscle, will he want to come back down? Hell, you know, if he's going to take, you know, extensive punishment against Spence, we don't know. But after April 12th, all eyes are going to be looking at him. And it'll be roughly about a month, almost about a month after his fight with Errol Spence Jr. So we'll see how everything plays out. But yeah, the winner of Commey-Chaniev will face Vasyl Lomachenko April 12th in Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center. Next up, WBC featherweight champion Gary Russell Jr. Has come out and stated publicly that he wants Leo Santa Cruz next, and then he want a guy that would be moving up from 130 to 135 in Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, this fight had been talked about. Both of these guys are from the from up north DC area. I think Gary Russell is from Maryland, he's from Capitol Heights, I believe. Capitol Heights, Maryland, and Gervonta Tank Davis is from Baltimore, Maryland. Both guys are champions. One weight class separates these two. Tank Davis is a super featherweight, junior lightweight, and Gary Russell Jr. is a featherweight. You know, he's a featherweight, tremendously fast hands, good boxing skills as he's displayed against JoJo Diaz and plenty other opponents throughout his career. I think that him and Santa Cruz will be a great fight. You got the boxer versus the high volume type guy. And I think that, Leo Santa Cruz can do some things that really could bother Gary Russell Jr. if he tries and applies himself with the game plan that he comes up, up with. As far as Gary Russell versus Gervonta Tank Davis, I say, fuck it. Sign me up. I want to see that fight. Two fast-handed guys. Davis with the explosive power. Russell with the better boxing skills and more fundamentally sound. This fight has intrigue written all over it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it would be a tough fight to pick just because, both of these guys have, different skill sets and are, equal but different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I just think that fight would be awesome. The fight would be awesome, man. It's a fight that needs to happen. Gary Russell has said numerous times that, if he can't get the big fights at 126, that he would go up to 130. He'd go up and bully these guys. You know what I'm saying? And that is what he's planning to do. He wants the winner of Davis versus Hugo Ruiz. He also wants a rematch, or not a rematch. He also wants to face Leo Santa Cruz. And I'm assuming that once Leo Santa Cruz gets by his replacement, I forget his name, and Gary Russell Jr., who also mentioned he'd like to fight, a lot this year. Also, congratulations to him and his wife on the addition of the twins, a baby boy and a baby girl. Congratulations to them on that. But, Gary Russell said he wants to fight a lot this year, and that is music to a lot of Gary Russell Jr. fans who wonder why he only fights 1 year. He said he's motivated and that his kids have increased his desire to continue to win in boxing. So we're going to see how it plays out, man. Hopefully he gets Leo Santa Cruz, Josh Warrington, Oscar Valdez, and then Gervonta Tank Davis, or he gets somebody of noteworthy, and I would be just fine with that, man, because, it is what it is at this point. And the only thing we can do is wait and see and hope that these fighters, promoters, managers, do the right thing by not only the fighters, but, us fans that love this sport so much. But yeah, man, I'm going to wrap this video up. Hit that like button. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you be notified every time I upload content. Be sure to drop a comment in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts on the video. Also, always check the description box below just in case I post links to interviews, old videos, old interviews, or article links like I'm doing for the one on Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. So just check the description box all the time. Just to make sure you ain't missing nothing important, and pretty much that's what it is, man. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Be sure to go to Facebook, like the 3 Kings Boxing, Facebook page. Also, like Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow 3 Kings Boxing on Twitter. Follow Colossal Boxing Talk on Twitter. And just keep supporting the movement, man. Shit. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.